What's up, entrepreneurs? How are you all feeling in this month of February? So, I wanted to come before you a little bit to talk about work life balance, which is a little bit different from time management. Sometimes people confuse the two. Which work life balance plays a role into time management, right? But I wanted to talk about it because we're at the beginning of the year still, and as entrepreneurs we go hard, right? That's what we do, especially if we're in startup mode or if we're in growth mode. So we're not in startup anymore, but we're growing, we're scaling, so we go hard. And don't get me wrong, there are go hard seasons. There are going to be months and days where you're working 7 days a week from sun up to sundown because that's just where you are, right? But that is the exception and not the rule. So you should not be going hard like that all year long. But it's hard sometimes, especially if you're an entrepreneur that has a home-based business, or if you have an office that you kind of can go to is yours, and you can kind of end up staying there to 9 or 10 o'clock at night. Sometimes if an entrepreneur does not have children, they can immerse themselves into their business so much that they forget about other family members and friendships and just life. And so I wanted to kind of encourage you guys into start setting healthy boundaries, right? We have to set healthy boundaries around our business, because if we tire out, if we burn out, as an entrepreneur, then we probably will lose our creativity. The creativeness won't be flowing, and we'll just burn out. And sometimes burnout leads to closing the doors. Sometimes burnout leads to not showing up for your customers the way that you need to, right? So we have to create these healthy boundaries, and we have to start creating these boundaries and letting people know, whether our clients or customers or, I bit my tongue there, whoever we have, that we're not on call 24/7, right? Because if you start out that way, if you start out being on call 24/7, then they're going to expect you to deliver the product or deliver the service or respond immediately to their emails because that's the way you started. So it's okay to stop that if you're doing that. And so I just kind of wanted to talk real briefly about some of the things that I do to try to create a healthy work-life balance, which, mind you, I was not always there. I was the one working from sun up to sundown every single day. And then I just realized I couldn't go like that anymore. Like, it wasn't healthy mentally, spiritually, physically. And so it was affecting me in all the wrong ways. So I got my notes. So I didn't want to miss anything. So one thing that I do is try not to check email after about 6 o'clock at night. Every now and then something really important will come through and I will check it and respond to it. But for the most part, I do not check email after a certain time. Do I get emails after 6? Absolutely. I get text messages and DMs and everything else, but I don't respond to those people. When I get home from picking my daughter up in the evening from gymnastics, we eat dinner. I'm maybe watching TV. If there's something so pressing that I have to work on, I will. But I try to just relax and wind down. I do not sync my emails to my watch. Okay, I done that when I first got my watch. And every time it dinged for an email, I felt like I had to respond, right? Because it goes off, that it's there. And so my life changed so much for the better when I quit syncing my emails to my watch. I got so much time back because I wasn't constantly looking and trying to respond to emails. And people can wait, right? I mean, if you called Apple or Google or PayPal or Square or anything for your business, one, you're probably going to have to send an email and they're going to say, we're going to get back with you in 24 to 48 hours. Or you may get somebody on the phone, but it's going to be Monday through Friday from 8 to 5 Pacific Standard Time or something crazy, right? We don't have people at our beck and call So we should not set the expectation that others will have us at their beck and call, right? Another thing is I try not to work on the weekend. So with Harper's Natural Skincare Products, we offer a local delivery option. I don't deliver on Saturday and Sunday. That's my day off. And so just like USPS don't deliver on Sunday, right? And so we don't expect a package on Sunday from them because they don't deliver on Sunday. And so likewise, I don't deliver on Saturday or Sunday. So creating those healthy boundaries. Again, I did not start out that way. But as I have grown and realized the need for self-care, then I had to create healthy boundaries. I schedule social media posts as much as I can. So when I have some time, I might have an hour throughout the week, right? And so I schedule my post out. So that way throughout the week, I'm not bogged down in my time trying to figure out what to post, what to say, because social media can be a full-time job. So if you set aside an hour or two out of your week just to schedule post for the next couple of days, that will help you greatly because you have it plugged into your schedule. You're going to do it and it's done. You don't have to worry about it. Lastly, I make sure I get sleep. I take naps. I used to feel like if I took naps, I wasn't being productive because there was always something I could be doing, right? But take a nap, go to sleep, get some rest, let your brain and your body recharge. And whatever religion you have, tap into that. I'm a Christian, I'm a believer. And so I tap into that. I do my quiet times. I spend time with Jesus. I pray because without that, I'm nothing. And so I have to spend my time with my God in order to fuel me. And so whatever that is for you, I say tap into that as much as you can. Spend time in that. And so that way it can fuel you to be better. I have found when I am healthy spiritually, I am healthy in every other aspect of my life. And so let's get some healthy boundaries set. I would love for you to message me and tell me what some healthy boundaries you, one, have already put into place, and two, you are going to put in place. So let's say you don't have those things right now. Think about that. I'd love to hear from you, and good night.